I say, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Family Realm. That was great. You just like flung yourself into the water.
Thank you, thank you.
Hello Ash, how are you doing? Oh look, and Thomas is invisible still.
Ooh, it's spooky.
I actually have one singular pork chop left because apparently even though I went and got us 4 more boxes of sand this morning, I completely forgot to grab actual food.
Do you need me to give you food?
No, I'm gonna swing back home and grab like a couple stacks and just throw them in my box over here. It's just
Okay.
I'm such a dork. I just completely forgot. I brought more stuff for making more pushers, should you want more pushers at once. And,
But we have to fill in under the dome too, right?
yeah, we need to fill it under the dome in some kind of manner. That's what I'm planning to do today once I get back from getting pork chops.
Okay.
I mean, you can play on Astral and hang out here too if you would like. I'm pretty sure that's what Cotton does half the time. Hello, Ben Numbers. How are you doing? What am I doing? Food. I'm gonna take some of those, and then wow, we have like very little food here. See, even Enric plays on Astral while watching. Hello, Enric. My goodness, everybody and their brother is here today. I'm going to swing over to the pork chop farm and see if there's any random pork chops over there. As we wait for the end to load. You lost a repeater? I think I have spares, so you can just go grab one out of the box. tried turning on hitbox. Oh, okay. I was gonna say try turning on hitboxes. Thomas lost a repeater. Wanting to do other things is also valid. There are no spare pork chops at the pork chop plant. I am not going to AFK when I should be filling in sand. So I'm just going to trigger home again and steal all the pork chops out of the food chest and AFK this later. By the way, to viewers who are newish, say hello to the... Wow, 1.20 was supposed to be so much better at loading the world for potatoes, but instead it just doesn't load the world. Come on, you can do it. This is our home base.
Oh, I forgot to take my armor off.
You forgot to take your armor off. That doesn't help with the invisibility. It's really cool when it's loaded in, I promise.
At first I thought he was just hitting me while he was shooting at a squid, but then I realized I had my armor on.
My favorite part about home base is the weird termite mound thing of the stonemasons in the giant glass dome of the museum. But also, one of my favorite things about home base is the cantina.
Yay. Do you still have your schematic up?
No, I do not have my schematic up. I turned off
Then I shall say no more.
I love this cantina. It is indeed the Star Wars Cantina. But it is actually the Cat-tina, because it's where we're storing all of Thomas's cats. All 500 million of them. I don't know, you have quite a few cats. It could very well be. And of course, you know, the usual suspects and ne'er-do-wells. My game in general is being incredibly crappy today. It's like I've got like lots of people watching, so I'm going to have nothing but like 10 FPS all day. I think that's how that works. Perhaps later I will do a full-on actual tour or something if you guys poke me enough. But for now, it's back to Atlantis. Hey, something happened. Ah, thank you for the follow, Ben. The world just is not loading. My goodness.
Just think of it as a statement about reality.
Grilled pork chops. Not all of the pork chops. Some of those gotta stay with me. And then drop all my stuff. And oh, you got caught by the kelp monsters? Thomas got caught by the kelp monsters. Yep, now I've got the Star Wars Cantina song stuck in my head because, of course, that's there. potion. Alright, so we need to pull one section off the thingy, but it doesn't. You didn't make it go all the way to the wall. Okay, we'll go over. Nothing goes all the way to the wall. I have it so that I can see invisible entities, just so that we can actually see everybody that's working. But this goes all the way to the wall. I can work with this. So we need to fill it under the dome too, so that we can drain under the dome. But we can't fill in under the dome with pushers because it just doesn't work that way.
Because redstone and water don't mix.
No, sadly this is true. That's what they need to do. They need to make a redstone update. That's what they could use copper for. Like, you could copper coat all of your redstone components to make them work underwater.
That's a cool idea.
I mean, they're already kind of sort of heading that way now that rails will work underwater. Yeah, I know. They're slow. We know that Mojang is slow, though. I mean, look how long it's taken, like, all of the features of, like, honey and bees, and they're probably not all of the features that honey and bees will have. But, like, we use wax on signs now? That's new. You know? Yeah, and we still have yet to have an end update. I mean, no rushing into these things, I suppose.
They're saving that to the end.
You know, sometimes I wonder about you. Just a little.
Just sometimes I gotta work harder. Or I need more vanished juice. Good flying. Oh yeah, I took my rings off. Right.
Yeah, that'll do it. I'm getting it pulled in. Thomas says that a guardian just did some acrobatics and flopped over the sand from one section to the other. I'm like, that's kind of like, you know, guardians are getting a little special there, a little fancy footwork.
Wait, do we not have any more invisibility potions in here?
It's in the box actually on the dome. There's a box on the dome by the display pusher.
Well, that's handy, actually.
Yeah, I know, right? Yesterday I spent like 5 minutes searching through all of the chests trying to figure out where in the heck it was. And then I'm like, oh, it's right there where it would be nice and handy and easy to get to. How
weird.
That's not right. And since we were just talking about Mojang and updates, down with the mob vote! Down with the mob vote! Stop making us fracture ourselves for crappy mob votes. But if you must vote,
vote armadillo!
gotta cover all our bases. You got into it. Ash, why are you arguing with creators now? Come on now. That's like shooting fish in a barrel. And I say that as a creator. As a content creator. It's just like shooting.
I thought you were going to say as a fish.
Well, I mean...
Like shooting fish in a barrel. I say that as a fish. Blub,
blub,
blub, blub.
Now listen, I may be working on Atlantis, but I am not a fish.
Hey, one of these guardians just squeaked at me.
Yeah, I just heard that from, like, over here. I was like...
I think it's a rubber ducky.
Rubber duck. That's what we need. Minecraft needs rubber duckies. There's not enough rubber duckies in Minecraft. Rubber ducky guardian? Oh my god. Okay.
Ooh, pretty fish.
Poor Ash. I mean, like, I think that mob vote is lazy. I think the mob vote is just the fact that, yes, they very well could just freaking put these mobs in. It's not that, like, it's easy for them. It's hard. We've already discussed how it's, like, updates are hard because of the whole having to keep parity with Bedrock bullshit. But the thing is that these votes are unnecessary. They could just decide to put a critter in or not put a critter in on their own. The only thing that these mob votes do is fracture the community and instigate infighting and discontent on the losers' sides. That doesn't really achieve anything good. It's like, I think is that a hole? I have a hole in my thingy. I need to go fill in my hole. But it's like, the whole point is not, ooh, pick a mob so we can develop it because we don't have time to develop all 3 mods. Or pick a mob to develop because we don't have time to develop all 3 mobs. It's that they want to generate hype. It's nothing but a simple, why can't I jump? And of course I look down when I finally work. It's that they want to generate hype. It's a publicity stunt. Oh, you're playing Windcraft again? I don't know enough about how much it's changed since I've just started playing it, and I don't have experience of, like, from the before times, as it were. Oh, you started playing Victoria, but you didn't finish it? Thomas used to play Windcraft. That's actually how I knew about it in the first place. And he gave me a lot of, like, help and, like, assistance working my way through in the beginning, but apparently I have progressed past where he used to play. And he said that a lot of things have changed too, mostly for the better. The what? Oh, talking about a mechanic thing that I have no idea what it is, but that's okay because they got rid of it, so I'm okay. You forget how easily confused I am. Oh, so the crafting system was different? Oh, you had to, like, refine things and bake machines beforehand, and they were hard to operate? That does sound terribly confusing. Yeah. I'm dropping sand on my head. You had to turn note blocks down. Oh, Thomas was just saying that when he was playing, the crafting system was weird because you had, like, the materials you gathered, you had to refine them, and he could never figure out exactly how to work the refinery doohickeys. But that was a long time ago. It says the literal teenager living in my house that something was a long time ago. Well, the ability tree is, I find it very fascinating. I'm still mildly confused about it because I'm like, at no point, I'm like level 40 something combat level, and I'm like, I still have no idea what the difference between picking one specific type of archer versus the other specific type of archer actually does, because I still have access to all of the other bits of all of the types of archers, and I'm like, am I actually have to like choose and stick with one at some point, or can I just still be like a complete and utter jack of all trades and just get them all? I like being a jack of all trades. I am very Jacky. Jack-like. Jack-esque.
I originally misheard that last thing you said.
I'm that also, frankly. I mean, come on now, let's be truthful here. Hi, my name's Eric, and welcome to Jackass. Yeah, although not that Jackass, because God, that was a god-awful show. There we go, that's a way to do it. Oh. But I can't do it on this one. Because, no, I can't. Right there. I have, like, no spatial... You'd think somebody who, like, knits and paints and does art would have a better spatial reasoning when it comes to stuff like this, but I really, like, just... No. I get lost so easily, and, like... stuff like this, I have like no concept of where anything is. So yesterday was like a very fascinating experience for me when it comes to like monument raiding, because I don't really raid a lot of monuments all that often. I know, shocking. But we ended up having to raid so many because we were looking for sponges. Because this is the first time actually draining a monument, like, with the family realm and everything. And it was like such an odd experience. Like, I could not find, Thomas found almost all of the sponge rooms in like the first monument we did, and in this one, and then the second monument we did, we couldn't find any sponge rooms. There were no sponge rooms, and I was like, well, I feel cheated. And then the last one we did, we actually got 3 sponge rooms, which was like really weird. And I'm like, there's such a variety, and it's like, I knew conceptually that like monuments are all like procedurally generated, so it's like all completely random, but it's like so weird. But it also gave me a better idea of like what I want to do with Atlantis, so that was kind of cool. Because I think I'm going to not fully gut the insides, but I think a lot of the inside rooms are going to have to go. And then I'm probably going to rebuild, like, with different monument-esque rooms. Oh. But not necessarily what this monument was actually generated with. Because there's certain monument rooms that I actually really kind of like, but other monument rooms that I'm more meh about. But I also might like end up just like not doing like actual monument rooms at all and just like building something completely different on the insides. I'm still kind of up in the air about exactly what I'm going to do. I love just like all of the dead guardian bits just floating. Yeah.
Yeah, probably some are suffocating in falling sand.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it, is like we're suffocating them in falling sand. And I'm just like, Mwah!
Some are probably getting zapped by the conduit.
That too.
You know, we could have brought like a team of axolotls to guard us while we were doing this too. We could have put him in the dome.
Yeah, we don't want to accidentally suffocate the axolotls.
True.
That would make us sad.
Someday I will get the axolotl superpower achievement.
Yeah, you actually went out and tried to get that and it still didn't work.
I did, it's tricky. Maybe if I had, like, maybe if I didn't care whether my axolotls lived or died and just brought like a horde of them, it might be easier or something.
So it would be easy to get the achievement if you were a heartless monster.
Exactly. As is true of so many achievements. It's really a metaphor for capitalism.
That's everything. Capitalism or colonialism, you know. Either or. It's still so weird, like I know I've got invisibility potion on and that's why the guardians aren't bothering me, but it's still really weird, just like the guardians just kind of chilling as I'm sitting here placing sand. They're like, yeah, whatevs. And now I'm starting to wonder if like the 4 shelters of sand I brought over is going to be enough. Oh, pufferfish. Where are you? Are you stuck? Oh, no, okay. Like that would have sucked. I'm just like perpetually ticking off with pufferfish right near me. It's just like, oh. Yeah, it's like pufferfish don't care if you're invisible. And I'm like, yeah, I noticed. Pufferfish are the honey badger of the sea, apparently.
Pufferfish don't care. Thank you for warning me, Mr. Guardian.
If you have Tweakaroo, you can set it up to warn you when you're getting low on potion effect.
Yeah, I remember how well it worked for you the other day.
Oh, I've got it set now. I had the warning time set too low. Well, yeah, but if you're in the middle of staring at a line of sand as you're like going, the flashing text on your eye line is a little better than the flashing icon.
Look, I can just tell by whether a guardian's shooting me, okay?
I mean, fair. Eh. And then, of course, once this is all drained, there comes the whole, having to clean up all the sand, and then the whole
TNT.
No. And then the whole trying to decide exactly how I want to terraform in here and stuff.
Are you talking to me, sir?
Are you
getting shot by the Guardian?
Are you guys having difficulties up there?
No, just keep coming. Mine's not gonna go all the way over there. We'll kamikaze. We'll crash into each other. It'll be cool. See, that's as far as mine will go.
My potion effect is about to run out, but I'm actually in a relatively safe spot right now, so I'm going to wait.
Yay, see? Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I see you seeing me, Mr. Guardian. Meaner. I wish we could use pushers underneath the water. This is so tedious. That's fine, as long as they're drainable, it doesn't matter what their sizes are.
Yeah, it's all good.
Confused Guardian. Did you see a tropical fish that you like?
Save the fish. Save the fish. Nice.
That's why I wanted to put it in a warm ocean, is because we get pretty fish outside of the dome.
You know, these piston pushers are like addictive. Yeah, I want to push everything now.
I want to push everything now. I actually, like, the pushers made me realize that, like, the map art I'm working on was working on over on Astral had like 5 million freaking candles in it, and picking the candles back up was such a pain. But then I was like, wait, can I push them with pistons? And yeah, pistons break them. So I was like, I'm just gonna make a little flying machine. And it was like so much nicer, so much easier. And I'm like, man, I should have like thought of this about like a week ago. Oh yes, I also discovered that you can waterlog candles, so now I have a floating candles underwater idea that Thomas has given me to think about. I need to go get more sand soon. And I tell you one thing, once we're done with this, it's going to be a while before we need more sand or glass. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Excuse me, Mr. Guardian. No, but what the heck, you guys? You're worse than villagers. What the heck? They're just like, no, we want to be in this one little block where you are placing things right now.
Yeah, sure, that'd be cool, dude.
I love it when the Guardians give you like the mega side eye. They're like, I know you're there. You are so sus. Wow, my potion effect is about to run out already? Jeez, that seems shorter than previously. Maybe I just have no concept of time. Probably that. Definitely getting concerned about having enough sand. Oh goodness. We may have to start draining the cells and then bringing the sand walls down just in order to have enough sand to do stuff.
Looking forward to the draining the cells. Sponge action.
Spongy, spongy. Uh-oh. The kelp being problematic again?
The kelp is, Eva.
I thought we'd got most of the kelp out of there already. Oh, that was a glass block. Okay, never mind. Oh, speaking of freaking kelp. Bag nabbit. Rude. You must saying that. No, I have no idea what you're talking about because I cannot see where you are. Hold on.
Mom's underwater, dude. Yeah. Yeah. So this is not brain surgery, dude.
As long as you can drain it, it doesn't matter.
Now, where are the sponges? I want to start draining some things.
Over in one of the boxes. The box by the purple box, or the box next to the box next to the purple box. Yeah, I know, right? The box. So I think 1.20.2 changed the sponge sound because that sounds a lot more squelchy than I remember sponges sounding. We're doing pretty good, I think. Ash wants to know how everybody's doing today. Thomas says he's
I'm doing
all right.
good. I'm doing good.
I'm feeling a little snoozy, but I am perpetually snoozy, so, you know. Good is always good. Yeah, that's kind of like the whole definition of good, I suppose. Oh, my God.
If I pick up these sponges with a fortune hoe, it's not going to drop multiple sponges for me, right?
Unfortunately, no, but that would be really cool if it did.
That would be cool.
A little cheaty, but really cool. No, they tend to get in the way of the sponges.
I don't know, there weren't any guardians in the one I sponged.
Did your invisibility potion run out? No, you don't have to use Silk Touch to pick up sponges anymore. It's just that Fortune just doesn't get you extra sponges. Are you okay over there, Thomas? It sounds like Thomas is having a little difficulty. Having to use Silk to pick them up does sound familiar, but not recently has that been true, so... Like, it sounds like something I think we used to have to do too, but it hasn't been like that in a while, at least. I see you side-eyeing me. Yeah, you take those little thorns of yours over there and squish your butts on
One cell drained, woo!
Yay! That might be. I didn't start playing until 1.16, so there's a lot of things that I don't remember when they first came out. We already have a Guardian farm on Astral. It's, yeah, if you take the west tunnel, it's the Prismarine tunnel. It's a tunnel full of Prismarine off the west tunnel. The decoration is, it's technically, Cotton's farm. Cotton commissioned me to make it, but since I made it, it's open to everybody to use. So Cotton hasn't decorated it or anything yet, but it's functional. Luckily you have a short tunnel, so at least, you know, it won't be that big of a deal to do once you figure out what you're doing. I somehow got roped into, like, designing half the freaking tunnels, and I'm just like, no! Was that your library design? Or the one that you wanted to put the clock on, right? Because that was, like, really, really good looking. I was like, 5 minutes earlier, you're like, I suck at building, and then you post that, and I'm like, Ash, that's good. It looks really cool. I'm excited to see it in World. I mean, libraries can be town halls too, I suppose. Actually, I don't know, can they? I would make a library a town hall. I mean, libraries are the most important building in a village, right?
Definitely.
Oh. Let me tell you, mushrooms are freaking hard. Like, all those mushroom houses and stuff I showed you, like, those were, like, mostly stolen from that one guy that I credited at the end of my video and just, like, changed to work as houses instead. Because mushrooms are freaking hard. I don't know how like Silver did her mushrooms for her thing, like just like freehanding it, because I'm just like, I can't do like no. No, well. Designing is a lot harder than it looks sometimes because there's so many details and things you like think about and stuff. Like I like build stuff and I will sit on them for like days just like finalizing all of the itty bitty little details and stuff. And then I make these two like look at everything like and while I go, is it okay? Are you sure? Because sometimes I don't even know if what I do looks good or not until they say, yeah, it looks alright.
Is anyone near the bed?
No, I'm still underwater.
Oh well, keep undercover, you sleeper slackers.
That's terrible. I don't even know what time of day it is. Like,
Well, nighttime, that's why I said it.
yeah, like when I was like set out the block palette for my my builds and stuff, like I had a lot more blocks set out for it than what I ended up using. And that's okay. I mean, you don't have to use everything out of your block palette if you end up like needing to narrow things down a little bit. And frankly, that'll make it easier once it comes to doing it in survival. Fewer things to have to gather. That's the thing I forget to do is like take into consideration, oh yeah, I will be building this in survival. Oopsies. We did that with the Pirate Cove. I was like, why did I decide to use this? Why? Now I have to gather all of this stuff. Ugh. Oh, that was glass. All right. Oopsies. The one you posted, like the version that you posted in the Astral Discord, I think looks very good. I think it looks, I quite like the way it looks. So don't doubt yourself if that's what you're going with. But if you decided to do a different roof, then my judgment, I don't know because I haven't seen it. But I thought it looked fine the way it was. But like, it's your build, so do whatever heck you want to do with it, you know. Eh. How's the draining going on up there?
Going good. I've gone to the nether to dry some sponges, and it's full of flaming arrows, Llama.
Oh, Thomas has weird issues with his sound, and apparently, am I hitting another? I'm hitting another. God damn it! And apparently, shooting flaming arrows fixes his sound. That's weird. The sound of the arrows somehow reminds your computer that it can make sounds.
This is very satisfying.
Drying sponges in another, yeah, it is. It's very, very satisfying.
It's like toasting Parmesan.
Ooh. Yeah. When I worked in a restaurant, that was like one of my favorite things to do, too. Yeah, I fell in. That's not what I meant. Are we really that low on invisibility potions already?
Well, there's been 3 of us.
I thought I made
And
like
that's 6 or 7 every hour for each of us.
yeah, man, when I made those, I was like, wow, this is so many invisibility potions. We're never gonna need this many. And now
I'm not going invisible while I'm draining, so take as many as you need.
I'm actually gonna. Which trident do I have? Okay, wrong one for flying. I hear a disturbed guardian over there.
Yeah, I seem to have disturbed him to death.
Disturbed him to death. Yeah, that's the roof I'm doing. I'm just not sure how I'm going to blend the clocking to the roof that ultimately won't come up to the top of that.
So the
you've-
inside of the temple itself is not ending up being drained at the moment because
we
it's
can't.
not partitioned yet.
Yeah, draining of. Well, the thing is like inside the monument is the rooms themselves are mostly partitioned, so that shouldn't be that difficult. That part, at least.
Yeah, but we're just doing I'm only doing the above ground part, or the above, the outside.
The outside bits. Yeah, no, that's fine. The inside is going to end up so full of guardians, it's not even funny, but that's alright.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Because they spawn more when they have roof cover. When they have a roof, they'll spawn more frequently. Just play smack face first and stuff, that's fine.
It's our way.
Yeah. It's like I love it when like the people over on Astral like expect me to be better at things than I really am, and I'm like, do you guys like not know me at all? Like, how long have you been playing with me and you think that I'm going to be able to like fly? I don't know what I'm doing.
You do give off an aura of competence.
I don't know why. I sure as hell don't know anything. When it comes to draining the bits under the dome, I think that we're going to have to partition them even more. But I'm not exactly sure where. So, like, if you need more walls under the dome, just feel free to throw them in or tell me where to put them.
Will do. Been kind of doing the inner bits before the dome bits right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give a sense of accomplishment,
Oh, it is still a big accomplishment to get that much drained, frankly. It's like, part of me is like, I should just built a cylinder, drained it all, and then made the dome. But I'm like, no, but then the water wouldn't have filled in right on the outside, and it would have been annoying. Hello, I did not realize I was this low already. Alrighty. Okay, so here's the thing. You haven't gotten to it yet since you're doing the internals. I think I want to leave the bit of under the monument. I think I want to leave this full of water. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is like blocking it off with glass so that the water doesn't escape while we're trying to drain it.
Okay. I don't really understand what you're talking about, but sounds good.
That's fine. I see that sand. Give that back.
Every now and then I see a tail flop at me from a neighboring cell.
Don't waste the sun. I know, it's like, it's weird how their tails could just like glitch through things.
Power of sponge.
You lost your rocket box.
I can spot you some rockets, dude, next time I'm near you.
Nope, that was all the glass. Alright, well, I can come back to that later. I still have walls to put in anyway.
It's Spongeland! I have a present for you.
Spongeland.
You're welcome. Happy sponging.
Let me glitch the sand through the Guardian falling down there. He's just like not even. Oh, there you go. He's like, it's not even noticing. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Excuse me, Mr. Guardian.
Yeah, the bigger ones need bunches.
Do we need to make the cubes smaller? Can you partition them like again? Or
Well, a lot of them are smaller, but some of the bigger ones aren't. And we got another portal right there.
that's true. I like that. Some of them are smaller, but the bigger ones aren't.
You can't deny it. I think Thomas and I are in adjacent ones, judging by the squelching sounds.
I really do think they changed the sponge sound in 1.20.2. I don't know why, but it makes me deeply uncomfortable now to hear sponges. It's just like...
They're so moist.
Yeah.
Oops. Here's the conduit.
Uh-oh.
I might have just drained the conduit.
Yep, I just lost conduit power.
Try not to drown.
I mean, we can move it to just outside the dome.
Yeah, I'll move it.
Yeah, I already told you that I wanted to like put a conduit at each corner just outside the dome anyway, so that one was gonna have to relocate anyways.
Just don't drown in the meantime.
I shall stay above water for now.
Hey, careful, dude. You're gonna mix up our sponges.
Oh no, sponge mix-ups.
Well, how am I gonna keep track if I found them all if I don't know how many I have?
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Here, go back to your own side, you. No, this is where I've been, dude.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, now we're very confused. Is this where I've been? Alright. Well, if I have more than 64 sponges, I'll give you some.
Spoosh. Sleeping while invisible is weird.
If anyone can do it, you can.
Was that supposed to be a jab of some sort?
I'm just saying you're very good at sleeping.
You okay? Don't die, please. I'm about to run out of potion. Yep, there we go.
I'm one sponge short. I guess that's good enough. I might have injured the prismarine in this section, by the way. I do apologize. Yeah, if we were trying to keep it intact the way it was.
That's okay. The outside is pretty easy to rebuild, since the outsides are mostly consistent.
Oh, I found my other sponge there.
Oh, good.
All accounted for. And now I'll go rebuild the conduit. Is there more prismarine on the shore?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. I need to be able to breathe while I'm building this.
Yeah, that whole being able to breathe thing does kind of get in the way sometimes.
On with the helmet.
Nope, conduit back. Nope, conduit away. What? My thing just confused.
It's active. I'm just finishing all the layers.
Ooh, also, Ash thinks that she figured out a way to make her roof work. That's cool. The clockwork. Clockwork!
Yay.
We can never have enough clocks. This is going to be the clock season. Season
Yeah,
1
you
is
should
the
have
clock.
conduit power now, right?
Nope. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay. Yep, we're good.
Okay.
It just took a second for it to show up. This season is the clock season over on Astral. Everybody makes clocks.
Yay. I made clock season 1 here, but it wasn't a working clock.
Oh yeah, I remember your big old clock tower in the clouds. I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I built Big Ben over on Astral with an actual working redstone clock.
Yeah, I saw. It's cool.
The only problem is that the clock doesn't work if it's not loaded, obviously. So it's never right because I never keep it loaded.
That could be an issue, yeah.
I tried to build a chunk loader, but there's too many portals too close together in that area. And I kept like linking wrong portals together, even though I was like using like the exact like coordinates and everything. And I was like, man, everybody hates bats. I don't know why we have bats. We need to have the no bat update where they just get rid of bats. That's the update we need right there.
But bats are like living fireworks.
They are. They fly through the lava and then it's just a pretty little light display until they die.
Exactly.
I think if you're running a single player creative world, Ash, I suggest running it on Fabric and getting carpet. There's actually a carpet rule that can turn off bat spawning, so they just don't spawn at all ever. I run it on my single player worlds because screw bats. Also, I find the flipping cactus very, very useful, and time warp for testing redstone bits. I highly suggest carpet. And Thomas is missing a sponge, apparently.
I only have 64, so I don't have one of yours. So.
They hide. You really, when you're doing sponges, you need to have like hitboxes on, and even then it's hard to see them. Sponges are tricksy.
Oh, we've been having so much fun, I almost forgot the guest emojis for today.
Guest emotes! My goodness.
Yeah, I keep calling them emojis, they're emotes, yeah.
Emojis, emotes, they're the same thing-ish.
Yeah, so I used the one when I gave the lurk command earlier. This is from Charlie McDonald. And it's the lurk from her channel, from Charlie's channel.
That's adorable. Gasp. We're out of potions.
Yeah, sorry, I took the last one to do the conduit.
Nah, it's fine. I will actually... There's a conduit in this box, too. What? Hey, rude, rude.
Let's see. So I have two other guest emotes, and they're both ones that I've used here before. And they're the Pride emotes from Pixel Riffs and from Scott Major.
Oh, I love Scott's Pride emotes. Oh man, Ash, my poor single-player world is so sad. It takes so long to load, and it's so laggy. It's not even funny.
Oh, I tried to shout out too soon. But anyway, there's the emotes. We've shouted them out before. You all know who they are. There they are.
We're actually getting really close to pause time, so I'm gonna actually grab all my stuff here.
You should sleep while you're up there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Ugh. I am so particular about the way everything goes in my inventory.
I always have to have my hotbar pretty much the same.
Yeah, same. My hotbar has to be just the right way, and the rest of the stuff in my inventory has to be just the right way. I literally get really I have trouble concentrating and building if the stuff isn't in the right place.
I've come to pause under a mushroom.
Mushroom pausing is good.
Oh, and I bring you a gift.
A gift?
There you go.
Yay, fish.
Raw fish.
Them's good for catching fish. Fish. Good for
Cats,
catching
too.
cats. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Oh my god.
This mushroom is my favorite spot.
Is that your hiding mushroom now?
This is my hiding mushroom. I've even put a torch in here. I don't know why, because it's a mushroom island, but yeah, here I am.
It's a good little mushroom house. It's a nice little mushroom.
It is. Thank you. Hey, I had a mushroom room on my clock tower in season 1. Do you remember the mushroom?
I do. I remember the mushroom. The mushroom made me very happy. It was like one of my favorite things that you built, and I don't know why. I'm just that easily amused, apparently.
Yay. That was a fun season. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna fly over and get a little aerial view. Actually, like, a lot of progress. I am going to... I think I'm gonna have to head back home to grab a whole bunch of stuff and potions and things. Stuff and things and stuff. So... I'm just gonna fill my inventory here before I sign off. Full of things that needs to go back. At Tame with your sign off page. That's weird. Alright. So, alright, look, I'm visible this time. I wasn't visible last night. Alrighty, everybody. We've actually made, like, a lot of progress on draining Atlantis, and I'm, like, super excited now. Because soon I'll be able to work on the, like, insides and stuff, and that's, like, super cool. But we're pretty much done for tonight. Mushrooms. There's just, like, tons of mushrooms in the background. Sorry, I'm very easily distracted when I'm tired. But anyway, thank you to everybody who stopped by. And I really appreciate, like, the other two are talking in the background and that's very distracting. But anyways, thank you to everybody who stopped by. I really enjoy, like, chatting and everything. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I have to go go smack my family now. They're a bunch of weirdos. Anyways, thank you everybody, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!